you feel your life lacks purpose? Do you find yourself drifting aimlessly through each day, each week, each month, each year, not knowing where you're going? Well, in this video today, I'm going to help you by giving you 3 steps to discover and find the purpose in your life. Hello, my friend. I'm Edward Terry and I'm your personal success coach. And I'm on a mission on this channel to provide you with the tools and techniques to help you step into the life of your dreams. So let's get straight into it. Determining what your purpose in life can be one of the hardest questions that we as humans must try to answer. In this video, I'm going to be going through a step-by-step process, exploring your feelings and options, and by the end, you should have a solid tool you can immediately employ in your life. Remember to take notes as we go along and comment below at each step about what your revelations are and what you've discovered. There are 3 steps in the process, as I said, and they are as follows. Number 1, understand there's a principle of choice. The second one is to create your underlying principle. And the third one is to align your life with your underlying principle. Now, how do we do that? Norman Vincent Peale, the author of the best-selling The Power of Positive Thinking, which was first published in 1952, has this to say about the power of choice. The greatest power we have is the power of choice. It's an actual fact that if you have been groping under unhappiness, you can choose to be joyous instead, and by effort lift yourself into joy. If you tend to be fearful, you can overcome that misery by choosing to have courage. The whole trend and the quality of anyone's life is determined by the choices that are made. Now, Viktor Frankl, in his famous work Man's Search for Meaning, also said it like this: forces beyond your control can take away everything you possess except one thing, and that is your freedom to choose how you will respond to that situation. 2 incredible quotes, I think you can agree. Now, choosing is the most important activity your mind has, because by making a choice, you're proclaiming your desires to your subconscious mind. And when you do that, it gets to know what your desires are, and it's going to do anything it can to make those desires manifest in your life. Choices you make in your life then become your goal. And if you're sincere in pursuing them, there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to accomplish them. However, indecision and doubt, on the other hand, not only creates frustration and anxiety, but it can also confuse the subconscious mind about what you want. It sends mixed messages. So the subconscious doesn't know if you want an orange or an apple, a banana or a lemon, apple pie or roast beef. It gets confused. Consequently, the results will be lackluster. So, if you're in accordance with your true desires, purposes and aptitude, you can turn that around. A lot of us let others make choices for us, or make our choices according to what we think is correct. Now, that means we might even go against our own wishes. Now, what is right for someone else may not be right for you. And the way to know that is listening to what your heart says. So, the first thing we need to do to work about the principle of choice is make a list of things which interest you, things which you've always enjoyed, which make you feel better, which inspire you to surge ahead, to give you motivation. Doesn't matter what obstacles you face, these are the things that light you up. It could be certain types of music. It literally could be anything. Artistic, going out in nature, going down by the sea, enjoy helping other people. Answer these 3 questions around that, and remember to share your discoveries in the comments below. First one, what thing do you love to do? You don't have to have one, it could be more than one. Second question, what is it that you love about this thing and why? And now the third question, how could you do this for money and make a living out of it? You can pause the video here if you like and work those out, and then come back and we'll go straight into the second point. And the second step on the journey is to create your underlying principle. What we're going to do is take the list that we've just written down and we're going to do some analysis on it. And what you're going to do is look for a recurring theme in all of those things that light you up. It could be contribution, that is a common theme, or to seek or to give love, or to help your parents cope with old age, or to make things with your hands, or to use your creative brain to solve a certain type of problem. Well, whatever it is, try to identify a central theme that runs through all or most of those things that you've written down. Once you've done that, try to put it into a short or precise statement. This is actually going to be what we call your mission statement. You could use a quote by a famous person if that encapsulates it nicely, or the principles of a philosophy that has influenced you. Now, as you grow older, the statement could evolve, and it probably will for most people, but the sole essence, the core, the heart of it will remain the same. You can pause the video here and go and work out what that essence is and write down your mission statement. The final step in this journey is to map out your path to your ultimate purpose and to begin implementing changes in your life that help you align what you do in your daily life with your underlying purpose or your underlying principle. By making small changes in your lifestyle, you'll start to be able to begin to live the principle that we've got, your mission statement, each and every day. Now, it can take a few days, it might take longer depending on the changes you need to make. But by becoming aware and intentional of this underlying principle of your life, you can certainly start to feel the difference in your enthusiasm for life as a whole. Remember, by living intentionally, the principle that we put, the mission statement, we're actually communicating directly to our subconscious mind exactly what we want. And it will go out and seek to manifest that in our life as quickly or as effectively or in any way that it can. For example, if you realize that you love being in nature, you could plan your holidays in natural environments instead of taking a town vacation. Or you might just build in some walks with friends in the woods to recharge that really get you going. You might find that contribution or service is something that really lights you up. So find opportunities to volunteer in your local community. It might only be an hour a week in a local charity shop, but it really ties in with your underlying principle, and you can start to build these things into your life and find more meaning and find more purpose as you go through. At the most extreme, you might find you need to change your job or even want to start a business. And in these cases, I'm not suggesting you just throw everything in and go off and follow your dreams, as some people might. You need to make a map, as I said at the beginning of this section. Work out a plan from where you are now to where you want to be, and then plan out the steps. The longer term steps might be a bit more vague, but you can define those as you get closer, because as life goes on, you might not have a straight line path. It may be a little bit zigzag along the way, but you can adjust your course. But there's another expression that we use, which is ready, fire, aim. We're all taught ready, aim, fire, but if you start on the journey, you ready, prepare and plan, fire, get on with it, and then aim, course correct along the way. You might find you get to your destination quicker than if you sit around with analysis paralysis by ready and aiming before you even get started. That is really all we need to do to go through this process, to follow the 3 steps. Understand the element of choice, work out your mission statement, and then align your life with your underlying principle that is in your mission statement. And if you follow those 3 steps, you'll be well on your way to finding your purpose and finding your fire, or living your light, as I like to say. As Steve Maraboli, best-selling author and most quoted man in 2016 apparently, said, "You were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live out your purpose and to do it courageously." Now, Wayne Dyer also said it beautifully. He said, "Don't die with your music still in you. Don't die with your purpose unfulfilled, and don't die feeling as if your life has been wrong. Don't let that happen to you." So click the like button if you learned anything today, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single beat as I put out more videos. Remember to comment below and let me know what you found most beneficial from this today, or even just where you're tuning in from, because I'd love to get to know who you are and what you're finding useful on my channel.